In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a $6 dinner for a family of 5 with homemade rolls. Breakdowns will be in the description. So the night before, I'm actually going to brine the meat. It's a very simple process that really makes for juicier, tender, flavorful meat. So you just let it sit in some cold water and salt and any aromatics you might have, maybe even some bay leaves. Then cover and put it in the fridge for a minimum of 12 hours. I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel as a creative outlet, cooking frugal meals, real frugal meals that we do actually eat, and figure now is such a good time to do that. And I've already been having a lot of fun with those 2 reels I made, or shorts, I guess they're called, before I made this one. This time I am using some oranges that were starting to go bad on the counter a few weeks ago. I had sliced them up and put them in the freezer. So now I'm going to put them in the bowl with the salt and cold water and herbs from my garden. Now to get started on the rolls, grab a dough hook, butter, salt, sugar, yeast, some warm water, making sure it's between 100 to 110 degrees, some beaten eggs, and then the warm milk, about 110 degrees, and let it sit in about 5 minutes till it gets frothy. Spoon some flour, 1 cup at a time. Definitely make sure you're spooning the flour into the measurement. Don't just dip the whole cup inside the flour bag, otherwise you're going to grab way too much flour. And then mix and let it sit for 60 to 90 minutes. Now to shape it, make sure that you definitely have your baking dish really greased, that way it doesn't stick. You're going to separate, make 12 equal balls. Sometimes people like to measure these out. Really, I just eyeball it. It's a lot easier that way. Then cover, let it sit for another rise, 60 to 90 minutes. After that time has passed, put it in the oven for 375, about 20 minutes. And you're done. Let them sit on the counter and you can move on to the next piece. For the chicken, I'm just going to slice this up a little bit. That way they can lay flatter in the dish. And then you can add your favorite seasonings. I'm starting with some salt. Get both sides. Then some pepper. When you're working on a budget, seasonings are so critical. So really any of your favorite spices would do. And I'm going to put the skin side down, hoping to get a little bit of a crisp. I started to fry these a little bit on the stove, and then I decided to switch gears because it was not working that great. So I applied a lot more seasonings and I'm just going to throw it in the oven. This pan is safe to do that. It's stainless steel, nice set of all clad that was gifted to me a few years ago, probably about 5 now, and I really love it. I'm going to put these in the oven for about 20 minutes on 375. And for the rice, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to do 4 cups of water, 2 cups of rice, and again, any seasonings that you want to add really make a difference. So some chicken bouillon. I also really like cumin and turmeric in there. Oh, and I recently got this measuring cup I really love. I love that there's no ink or markings on it, so you can throw it in the microwave. And some green onions that I grew in my garden last year. I like to save those and put them in the freezer and then add them to dishes throughout winter, especially in rice. And once the water starts boiling, I throw the rice in there and then turn it on low, cover, and I cook about 16 minutes. And for the vegetables, I'm just going to glaze up some carrots, and I like to save the ends of all of my vegetables when I make stock. You can see I have some stickers in there I need to take out still, but for the carrots, I'm going to put some honey and just whatever seasonings I have. Probably the same cumin, a little bit of turmeric, salt, pepper, and garlic is definitely a favorite at our house. Oh, and the chicken bouillon. That stuff is so good. It's probably because there's MSG in it, though. Chicken is done, nice and juicy. And that's it, not including the time it took to let the bread rise. It took me about 35 minutes to get all of this done. Great for a family of 5, about $6 for everything. Thanks for watching while I try to figure this YouTube stuff out.